My father was raised in the era when black niggas couldn't claim Native American.
You don't have to try to be something you're not.
Trying to be something I'm not? Trying to be proud of my African heritage? That's being something I'm not, then fine.
My grandmother was a full-blooded Iroquois.
I know all of that, Mama.
They don't know this. I am alive because of the blood of a people who never scraped or begged or apologized for what they were. And you had to reach into an African dictionary to find a name that would make you proud.
As a native Black American and a proud member of the Muscogee Creek Nation, I understand the importance of tracing your lineage. Help me help you discover your roots with a personalized genealogy consultation. Paper trail Genealogy Matters. DNA tests can't prove ethnicity or tribal affiliation. You must search through paper records to dive deep into your family heritage. During the meeting, I will teach you how to navigate the genealogy process with ease. You'll learn how to link tribal affiliation with your ancestors, and I'll show you the step-by-step process I went through to gaining tribal citizenship. Take the first step to unlocking your past. To book a consultation, send an email to mike@keymediapro.com.
This, y'all, the Ozamis, one of the 6 tribes on the eastern shore of Maryland and Virginia. I ain't never heard of that tribe before. They don't tell us about these tribes in school.
We are brown skinned people, reddish brown, chocolate brown. You know, like she knows the difference who we are. You know, and she's just saying that's what we're labeled. We're labeled as Negro. We're labeled as Black. You know, and the people used to call our hair nappy or dreadlocks, but it's actually our natural beautiful hair, and we have locks, not dreadlocks, because that's what the racists call dreadful. So she was just letting everybody know, like, yo, this is, if you've heard that term before, this is what the racists use, but I don't think she meant it and stuff. But when I see words like that, I won't read it anymore. If I see the word Black, I'm gonna change it to autochthonous or indigenous or original, something like that. So, because I know I didn't read the word dreadlocks, I only read the word locks, so I caught that one, but I didn't catch the one like the nappy hair, because I was just so excited to learn about the Anisazis and like a new word. I've never heard of that before, that I was able to read about it, you know. So I apologize, and I'll make sure. And then I'll know the one with the presidents and stuff. Yeah, I didn't know who those people were, like their names. I saw the pictures, but I didn't know their names, kind of like with Frederick Douglass and stuff like that, and Abraham.
Yeah, shout out to actress Ronnie Davis. Says, I'm Black from Omaha, Nebraska. My grandmother had photos of her mother and her mother that were full-blooded natives. Yep. Let's talk about it, y'all. Let's talk about it. Matter of fact, I did a broadcast not too long ago. Let me show you guys where to go find that. I did a broadcast not too long ago exposing the fact that Mildred Loving was not an African-American woman at all. She was a full-blooded Native American. Loving versus Virginia, Hidden Black Native American History. Go check that out. I dropped that 2 weeks ago. Her family came out and said she was 100% full-blooded Indian on both sides. Stop calling my grandmama Black. Stop calling my grandmama an African-American, okay? Come on, y'all. Let's get into it. They want us to think this was about an African-American marrying a European dude. No, this was about us Indians. Come on, let's get into it, y'all. But we're going to finish up this video on the different native nations here, the different Indian nations. We're going to finish up this video in just a moment and segue over to the video with the surnames. So don't go anywhere, guys. We're going to bring up the surnames in just a moment.
It's like the European Abraham Lincoln and stuff. So yeah, I'll just make sure I'm better next time. But thank you guys so much for your corrections, though, man. It really helps out helps everyone learn, not just me. So thank you. And I hope you guys saw something new in here, man. Like, this is some man. This is a lot of good stuff, man. A lot of good stuff. And look at the locations, y'all. Remember I was talking about like genealogy, when your ancestors was labeled or reclassified to Black or Negro or colored or mulatto, you can be like, okay, cool. So there go Delaware. So I could have been a Wapinga tribe or Waco tribe or something. Wampanoag. I know everybody know about that one. Man, this is so cool. All right. Man, let me know if y'all recognize any of this stuff. And let me know if you don't recognize it. Like we all, like, man, I think people need to see. And look how Yamasee, south border of South Carolina.
And again, we're still only touching on the East Coast, down south. We ain't even talking about the Midwest and the West Coast, y'all. They got over 800 different tribes, and we just talking about the East Coast and down south.
And nearly destroyed in 1715 by the English. Remember how the Yamasee War was popping off in 1715, y'all? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. And if you guys want to, thank you guys so much for leaving a super thanks. I really appreciate it. And if you don't want to leave a super thanks, it's like $2. If you don't want to leave, I can just let me know. I can put my Cash App in. If you just let me know, I'll just.
All right, I think he's finished with the native tribes. Let's go ahead and segue to these surnames. These surnames that we're going to focus on this time around are from the Tuscarora Indians, surnames from 1695 to 1892. So this is the Tuscarora Indians.
Hey family, please turn your mobile devices to landscape mode. Viewing experience. Thank you. Hey family, if you are interested, here are some surnames from the Tuscarora from 1695 to 1892. While in the process of setting up the Tuscarora DNA project, they needed to find the names of the Tuscarora Indians who are documented in North Carolina before the removal to New York and in New York. The first part was relatively easy because they've already done the research and documented it. Series of articles. The first posting is linked above, and from there you can get to the rest. There are a total of 15 segments of this series. From those early documents, they found a total of 407 people and transactions. Many were obviously the same people signing different deeds, for example, but there were many different surnames. So let's go see. So we have surnames from North Carolina group, excluding the New York chiefs, including Allen, Basket, Blunt.
So let's see, guys. I know when we did the first video on the surnames, I found my name, Lane, Lane. I know a lot of you guys found your names affiliated with different tribes. Let's see if any of our names pop up.
Blount or Blunt, Bridges, Kane, Charles, Cope, Cornelius, Dennis, George, Gibson or Gibson, Hancock, Harry, Hicks, Howett or Hewitt, Jack, James, maybe first name only, Joe as in Captain Joe Lawson, possibly, Lightwood spelled differently, Little John possibly, Lloyd, Miller, Mitchell, Netop, Owens, different variations, Paget or Paget, Pugh, Randall,